Hey guys, welcome back and I hope you guys are doing great. Yes, the lighting today will also be weird probably. You guys gonna have to bear this a little bit because I'm trying to figure out this new lighting that I've got and hopefully at some point it will look good. But for now, just bear with me. I'll try and test and see what suits me the best. But that's not the point of today's video. So today's video is actually the best of 2020. So these are the products that I've tried in 2020 and I've liked and kind of made my year better. So I thought I would just share them with you guys, and I know this should have gone up in December, whatever, I don't care anymore. Anyway, let's get started with the video. The first thing I'm gonna talk about, let's get out the things that are not so interesting so that we can talk about the more interesting part later. Let's start with some skincare first. So the first thing is cleansing. I got this Garnier Micellar water. This is the oil-infused one. I got a small bottle at first and I was like, okay, great. And then I used it and I realized, wow, this takes a lot of my makeup off. This even takes my super stay matte ink off. And seeing a product take them off so easily, that told me everything that I had to know. So yeah, I really like this. If you're looking for a affordable cleansing option and if you're just trying to see what you like and stuff, you don't have a lot of budget, then this is a really good option. Next thing is my Soapworks Earth Rhythm Cleansing Balm. This is the green matcha version. The reason why I don't have it with me is because it's in another room and I do not want to get up and get it. It's my first experience with a cleansing balm and honestly I love it so much that I ordered another one. I gave this to my mom. So my mom used to first use the micellar water. Then I thought, you know what, let me show this to her, see how she feels. And after she has tried that cleansing balm, she refuses to go back to micellar water. It's so much more quicker, less wastage. And I know there are people who prefer micellar waters, but I'm just a cleansing balm kind of a person right now because I have so much of that micellar water. I'm using that and I'm using that to remove my sunscreen mainly. But when I'm in a hurry or I'm just wanna get my makeup off without having to put so much effort in, that's when I go to my cleansing balm. That is my preferred way of cleaning my face instead of a micellar water. But I'm just giving you an option that if you do not have the budget to go for a cleansing balm, then you can take your makeup off with the micellar water. This is recommended for oily skin, I believe, but I'm dry skin and I do not feel there is a big difference in it. It really feels good when I'm taking my makeup off. I can just massage my face a little bit if I want to, put some water in, emulsify and wash it off. If you have the budget, I will suggest you guys to try this one. Let's get another boring thing out. So this is the Evior razor, LetsShave Evior razor. The reason why I'm mentioning this is because I know a lot of people want the tinkle razors, which is what most people have in their shaving videos. After my tinkle ones were done, I couldn't find the tinkle ones again, so I thought, you know what, let me just order these ones, and these are pretty damn good. I got these off of Amazon and I really do enjoy them. I will link them in the description. I don't think I should be blabbering more about these, so yeah. Next, let's get this out of the... Wow, this suits my face so perfectly today. Like red. Anyway, that's not the point. Heat protecting spray by Tresemme, the Keratin smooth one with marula oil, whatever it is. I really like this. This retails for 750 rupees and in my opinion it's worth it. I think the Tonian guy was one of the most affordable ones and that was a pretty good one, but I don't think that's available anymore. So because that wasn't available, I went for the Schwarzkopf one. If you are planning to buy it, my suggestion would be just don't. At least the yellow one. I've not tried the other ones, but the yellow one was probably the worst thing my hair has ever seen in its entire lifetime. So don't try this. Get this one. It's worth it. It smells really good too, protects my hair. I recommend this one. Two more things remaining for the skincare, and this is the EQUIL Ceramide and Hyaluronic Acid Moisturiser. I really like this moisturizer. It's pretty thick, so for winters especially, it's really good, and if you have dry skin, it's really good. I will say though, this might be a little comedogenic for people with oily skin, just because there are ingredients, there are a lot of occlusives. So if you're looking for ceramides in a moisturizer and you have oily skin and tend to break out really easily because of clogged pores and stuff, don't go for this one. But if you have dry skin, love this one, especially if you have a kinda damaged skin barrier. I feel like this will be really helpful to you. Once it absorbs into the skin, it does not feel like it's really heavy on the skin either. It makes your skin feel a little bit plumper. At the same time, it's not thick or it does not feel like my skin is not breathing. You don't have to worry about that. The last skincare product is this tiny guy. This is the Juicy Chemistry Blood Orange and Rosehip Organic Lip Balm for pigmented lips. For pigmentation, I don't know if this does anything. I don't personally feel that bothered by my pigmented lips. I do have pigmentation on my top lip. I'm fine with it and it's normal. So if you're feeling a little weird about it, just know that it's very normal. Just because you see different standards for different countries does not mean that you have to fit yourself into it. It's okay if you have pigmented lips. It's not a rare thing. Anyway, let's start with the lip balm. At first when I got this, I was like, wow, this is tiny, but the quantity is pretty much the same as you would get in any other lip balm. Obviously this is slightly pricier than the average lip balms that we get in our country, but the formula of those average lip balms is also average. This one on the other hand is far superior to those. If you're looking for a lip balm and if nothing has worked out for you in your entire life, try this one. I finally found something that works for me and I really like it. There is a reason why this has a cult following, and thank you once again to everyone who suggested this one. Thank you for saving my lips, especially during winters. This is amazing. Let's get into makeup now. So the first thing is the Lakme foundation. I don't want to talk about this, but the one thing that I want to mention is I really like this foundation. If you guys have watched my videos, I've made like 5 videos on this. So I'm not going to talk about the formula and stuff. Watch those, links somewhere around. But the thing that I wanted to mention is I recently ordered W320 Warm Caramel again. The shade is slightly darker than the original Warm Caramel, so just keep that in mind. I will insert a swatch video of both of those shades in comparison. If the original one was slightly lighter for you, maybe this one will suit you. If the original one was slightly darker than you, then you might want to go a shade down entirely. If you guys have noticed anything, let me know. The color has changed. Keep that in mind. If you are referring to my video, it was the first original color. I did not film this after the color has changed. I will try to look into it, but if I cannot find anything, then yeah, take care of yourself when you're buying this foundation. Another 2 palettes that I've reviewed already on my channel, but I just wanted to give a quick shout out. The Soph palette and the Tammi palette, both are really just good additions that I did to my collection this year, and I really do enjoy both of these. Both of these have been reviewed by me. I've tried every single shade of these palettes and uploaded the eye looks with that video, so if you want to check them out, it will be linked somewhere around. Check out Myntra. I got both of these together for 2000 rupees, so 1000 rupees for one palette. I think it's a pretty good deal. Check it out if you want to. Okay, another eye product. This is the Miss Claire Pearl eyeliner in the color Glitter Gold, 16 Glitter Gold. It's really tiny, but I love it. I know it looks like it's a glitter gold color, but a little bit more on the green side, but it has this glitter throughout it, which shifts sometimes. It shifts mainly blue and gold. I have it over here with me, but I'm not sure if you guys can see it properly. This is really pretty. A very neutral color if you want to get a glitter eyeliner that is something that you can wear very often. This is the one to go for. Even though it does not look unique, I personally feel like it's pretty unique, and for 250 rupees it's really tiny, but how often do you use a glitter liner? I feel like this will really last you a long time. I will say though, if you have applied eyeshadow all over your lid and then you're like, let me put a whole layer of glitter liner on it, and once you apply it, you try to blend it out with your finger or a brush, it's gonna take off the eyeshadow that you have underneath. So use this precisely and try to see which formulas this does not work with and work accordingly, because you don't want to mess up an eye look that you put a lot of effort in. So yeah, next are all lipsticks. Oh my god. Yeah, let's get started. The first is probably the prettiest pink color in existence. This is Nykaa's Naughty Nude Soap Matte Mini in the color 11M Naughty Nude. Here's a hand swatch, and yeah, it's a really pretty color. I really like it. I like this to the point where if every other pink lipstick in my collection was to vanish off, I would not care. If you have been looking for a more neutral pink, it's still pink, but it's really pretty and kind of a fresh color, this is a really good option. Next is L18's Pink Spice. So yes, it's such a universal nudie kind of a color, especially on darker skin tones. I feel like this looks really pretty. I do also like Nude Fix, but I prefer that not alone, but to mix in with other lipstick. But this one on its own, really pretty, will suit each and every single person. Next are 2 Maybelline lipsticks. The first one is Nude Nuance. This is the Maybelline Creamy Matte lipstick in Nude Nuance. I prefer different kind of nudes depending on what I'm wearing and what I am in the mood for. But this one is just, it works with a lot of different looks. It's a pinky brown sort of color. I have seen people who are lighter than me say that this washes them out. I don't know how that happens, guys, but I do really enjoy it. If you don't want to invest in this one, the Nykaa So Matte Mini lipstick in the color Taupe Thrill, it's a almost to the dot perfect dupe for this one. I prefer the formula slightly on this one, or maybe I'm just biased because this smells nice. I don't know. I like both of them. Do I need both of them? Absolutely not. They're pretty much the same color. But if you have been wanting this and thinking that it's too big, you don't want to invest in it, even though the difference is like 100 rupees, get that one. It's for 199 rupees and it's a very tiny size, so you will be able to finish it up. You won't feel guilty about buying it, I feel. If you want swatches for both of them, it will be linked around. The next shade that I really like from this range is Divine Wine. If classic and timeless, these two words were a color, it probably would be this red. So it's every single person, very universal, looks really pretty. It's slightly on the deeper side, but I feel like it really does work well with Indian skin tone specifically. So yeah, I love that shade. Love. Next is a fairly recent one, and I have thoughts about this. I'm gonna review this and I'm gonna talk about them more in there. But this is a Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the color Amazonian. This is a caramel kind of a color. Very neutral and not leaning on pink, which is different for me. But I've kind of gotten into these colors more than pinky colors. So I like that about it. The way I use it is on its own. I don't use it that often. But when I'm mixing different lipsticks with it, this really just makes everything into a nude. Even when I'm wearing a red lipstick, if I feel like it's kind of too bold, I add this on top of it and brings down the boldness of that color. I will say though, it does not blend well with all formulas. I do enjoy the tone of this. I don't have a lot of lip colors that fall into this tone, neutral kind of a tone. So yes, would recommend this just if you're a avid lipstick collector and stuff. This would be a great addition to your collection. Last two things before I can wrap this video and go to sleep. These are the Faces Canada Splash Nail colors. This, I look at them and I feel like, wow, I want to put a nail polish on. This is the Twinkle color. This shifts pink in certain lights. It's kind of duochromatic. Iridescent would be the proper word. And then we have Floral Dream, which is such a pretty pinky nude everyday kind of a color. And then we have Plum. Plum is like a nude for deeper skin tones. It lays very much on the reddy, browny, orangey brick sort of color. It looks really pretty, especially on darker skin tones. I feel like this will be amazing. And yeah, those were the nail polishes. That is it for all the products that I have to talk about today. Let's move on to the outro. Anyway, that is it. Those are the things that I really enjoyed in 2020. And these are the things that did not release in 2020, but I prefer to buy good makeup instead of new makeup, so I don't keep up with new releases as much. But one thing I can assure is these are some really good ones. So if you wanted to try this, or if you have any of your own favorites, leave it in the comment section down below. That is it. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Please like, comment and subscribe. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you in my next one. Bye.